He is a well-brought-up farm boy. At the same time, he's a young man or a man who has no clue who and what he is and why he's so different. Which is wonderful, I think, because it has that traditional man at the same time, this guy who's very untraditional. He doesn't know what he is. And then his discovery of what and who he is something which layers his life with a sense of loss in that discovery. And ultimately an outsider at all stages of his life. And the only place he's ever made to feel at home is with Martha and Jonathan. And otherwise, even when he knows who his real parents are and what his real home is, he's made to feel even more of an outsider in that. Jonathan and Martha raised him to be the good person, the traditional moral man. And I think Kevin and Diane brought that to the characters exceptionally well. Kevin had an incredible sort of openness and softness and traditional dad type way about him when he played the character, and it was very easy to feed off. And the same with Diane. She played the caring mother so well, and there's still that essence of slight fear of Cal or Clark for her, because she knows what he's capable of. And certainly with our interaction when I was playing young Clark, it's what will he do? What will he do? Constantly. And I thought that was fantastic. When I'm older, she's totally come to accept it, and she knows I'm a controlled person. And she portrayed that wonderful strength, which is where Superman gets a lot of his strength from, as much as it may be genetic. His upbringing, his nurturing, if you will, is from the likes of Jonathan and Martha, and the strength which Kevin and Diane brought to those roles makes it so easy to play that kind of strength. I really like working with Amy. Amy's great. She's good fun. She brings a good energy to set. And on long days, you do need someone to goof around with sometimes. And as far as an actress goes, as a contrast, when you get the person, Amy, who you can goof around with and have fun with, and then she brings this wonderfully sort of powerful yet soft character. And I think the interaction between Amy and Superman is that she is obviously Superwoman in a societal sense, and then she's finally found this one guy who can literally sweep her off her feet. His energy is always up, and it's fun. As much as the hours are extremely long, Zach keeps stuff interesting, and he's excited, and it's cool for him too, and it's cool for us, and that permeates through the entire crew. We are making Superman, for goodness sake. It's seriously cool, and Zach reminds us of that with his attitude and his way of being every day. And yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better director for this job. Absolutely not. He's great. Impressions of the costume? I love it. I think it's a really good modernization of something very classic. It's got a very alien feel to it, while being recognizable as the suit that we know and love. I think it brings a sort of almost like a testosterone energy to something, which I think is required in today's sort of movie world, because everyone is so used to things being so high octane and visceral in the news, movies, our fantasies, have to be even bigger and better. And I think the suit lends something of that to this. It's something which is exceptionally cool and otherworldly at the same time.